Hey guys, this is Fox, and welcome back to Civilization 5, Episode 6 of our TSL Mod playthrough of the Iroquois, and we're just gonna dive right back in. So we got the Great Mosque of Jin, I think that's how you say that, has been built to faraway land, and that's okay. Yeah.
You made an instrument.
Okay, optics is cool because now we'll be able to let our scout here. Hopefully he'll be able to embark. Oh, he is straight up trapped. He can't get down that way. He can't get up that way. Okay. And he cannot get back over that way. So he is... sad to say, our scout is fucked. Our scout is about to do the deed and kill himself. Because he is having... Oh no. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean for that to come through. Yeah, he's he can't help us anymore, so we're moving on. Let's see, we have the alright, we're gonna let this guy go hang out with the deer over here and build a camp. Composite bowman here. Alright. While I'm on this tile and while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and have this guy build a road and build one up through here past the lakes, because like I was saying, I think I mentioned it in one of the previous episodes, we can come up through here and we can just split either way, and we're gonna be able to get it all of our cities connected solid, no problem. Okay, I think now we need... I think we need to head toward our special building, which would be metal casting. So that's where we're going. And that's how we're gonna enter finally the medieval era, compared to all these other, all these other civs that have already done it so long ago. But I would like to see their tech tree, because I have a sinking suspicion that they just barreled through to get to a certain tech, and now they're going back and trying to fill in the gaps. This is the guy I want. Put a road there. I'm gonna let this guy continue doing what he's doing, filling in the improvements around Onondaga here. I think that would be best. Really, the roads are not a necessary thing. Cause I guess, the good thing about this civilization is that the forests count as roads, and they, do all that. And that's going to come in handy later on when it comes to military matters. But I think we're at the point now. I'm going to go ahead and build a mine down here. That's what I just said. I think we're at the point now to where we'll just go ahead and build roads and make sure they're there. Doesn't really have anything here, so I'm gonna work on getting a road connected, and we'll start here and head down that way. I think I'm gonna queue up a workboat. I can't. Okay. I really thought I could. That's okay. If we can't, we can't. There's not really a whole lot we can do about that. If the game won't let you build it, then you won't be able to build it. So. see, we got a road here, and then we're gonna have a road here. See, the game already knows. It's like, oh, build the road, build the road. Keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing it. Washington has entered the medieval era, so we are kind of on par with him, which means that he and I both are probably way back in the Stone Age, while Europe is just doing whatever it is that Europe does. We move on. We're gonna build a road. Let's see. Yeah, Washington did that. Yeah, somebody did that. Somebody did that. Somebody did that. And that. No, okay. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to make sure I didn't really. I was looking off screen when all that stuff popped up. So in Onondaga, we should probably build the national epic for sure because of the Great People boost. And this stuff doesn't, I mean, a watermill would be nice, but it doesn't do us a whole lot of good. We're going to do it. We're going to go with the national epic. We're going to get upgraded as best we can, especially in Onondaga. And back to Grand River. Let's see, we got 7 in pop here. And there is a definite chance for it to be a hell of a lot higher. So let's knock out that Riders Guild. And then we'll work on the barracks. But yeah, that Riders Guild. I think that will be a good course there. I think that'll be a course. If it isn't, it isn't. I mean, we're doing it. We're doing it. That's where we're going. Okay. So we're not really working on expansionism. So Liberty is not, I mean, it helps us some, but not much. Honors a no-go. Piety is, piety. We're not going to be a religious civ at all. So that is useless to us. Patronage is also really kind of useless to us. I'm really leaning hard toward liberty or aesthetics. If we go here, we get that boost for the great writers, artists, and musicians. And then we get the... this really doesn't... We have to do aesthetics. Or we can keep the upgrade and see about the medieval era. Let's keep it. Let's keep it for just a second. We will keep generating culture. That won't be an issue at all. But this is the policy saving. Yeah, policy saving option that you can do when you're setting the game up, which of course I did.
Instrumental or mechanical side.
Yay, we can build bridges and do all kinds of fun shit like that. Right now we're gonna build a road. But yeah, that allows you to keep generating culture toward your next social policy. You can save them as long as you want. You could never use them at all if you'd like. But we are definitely not going to do that, and we are not going to worry. 19 turns for the Great Wall. I don't think anybody would get that done. Yeah, I don't think we'd get that done. We only have the one source of marble, so that's not really... Only thing I can think of is an amphitheater. I mean, everything else really doesn't do us much good at all. Wow, we are making 15 gold a turn. We must have got oh, we did. We got everything connected. Just about. If we get these guys connected, that's gonna help even more. But let's check on our social policies here. We need to wait to the medieval era, and I think that's what we do, because then we can go after commerce or rationalism or whatever. It gives us many more options to run with. So we are definitely gonna go with that. People with the pointiest sticks. Washington is in 6th. And I'm in 11th with 327. And he has 424. So we're hanging out. We're hanging out around there. Not too bad. How about we do this? We can do a back and forth kind of deal. Let's go ahead and put out a Mohawk warrior there in Onondaga. And I do believe Grand River had a barracks. It does not. Grand River, oh no. It was, Osenica, excuse me. Sorry. I'm not from New York, so I'm not good with these kind of names. But my mother's from New York, so you think I would be, well, she's not from New York, but she grew up in New York. So you think I would be good with these. I'm good with other ones, but not Osenica. So let's see, we got this here. You need to go that way for sure. And we have a deer in a camp, So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll focus on getting these guys connected, just so we don't have to worry about the cultural border expansion. Border. Never been able to say that well. It's been built somewhere. Somebody did that whole thing. Let's see. Okay. I want spices, alright. Yes, we do know that happened. Okay. So we're gonna send you back. We do have an extra worker kind of just hanging around, doing whatever. Let's send him back there, have him work on a lumber mill. As I've said before, the lumber mills can always be removed and replaced by farms, but once you build a farm, it's pretty much done. All you can do is replace it with a town. And I would rather keep the production and then kind of pace it that way, as opposed to just farms everywhere and then try to fill in some production at some point after that. This just seems the better way to go, in my mind. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on that. Slap a road down there, and that will have Simi connected. We're down to 1 happiness. This is going to be a very risky kind of maneuver that I decide to do, but the whale will boost our happiness. And we have to have the coastal city, and I really think we need to expand. I really think we do. So they're gonna have a Mohawk warrior. I think I'm gonna skip that. We're gonna do a settler, and then we're gonna do a composite bowman. Before we do that, and that way we can stagger. We can send the settler up. We can send the archer with it. We can replace it with the composite bowman, and then we'll be back on track with what we want to do. I'm not quite sure what I just selected. Lumber mill. like you to construct a road. And you to construct a road, and you to construct a road. Okay, so I didn't fat finger that. That's okay. Cool. So Pocatella is in the medieval era. We are 4 turns away, and then we'll be there along with the rest of them. And then we'll just have to go from there. That social policy, I think we're probably gonna burn it on rationalism. Rationalism is a very powerful social tenet to have. And as I said, okay, you're done there. So send you down there, and we'll go from there. We got everything connected that we need to have connected. Resource-wise, we can work on the rest later. Glad it didn't start the Great Wall, because I had 14 turns for it when I checked on it in my capital, and that definitely would not have happened. We might end up, I think I'm going to try to send 2 workers over to Grand River, just because this looks like this is going to be our, one of our population cities, for sure. Let's see, we got a granary and Aquasimi. I'm going to have to Google that just to see how in the hell to say it, but we're going to go with the library. So we're at 4 pop now, excuse me. Construct a lumber mill there, and move on here. We might end up going. I might end up holding off on cutting this episode until we get the settler up in the proper location, and I think that's where I'll cut the episode. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Road. Everybody has a road. I hate it when they're all funky like that and sticking however they should stick. Look at all this forest around here, all that forest. So what I'm gonna do is forest, grassland, river, forest. Okay, so when this guy gets done building the road that actually connects Grand River to everything else, I'm just gonna stick him over here. Have him construct a farm, because he's got needs. We're gonna pump out some farms along the river here. And since we're putting the Writers Guild, yeah, the Writers Guild's going here. We need population for sure. So we are definitely gonna do that. We're gonna make sure we bump it up as best we can. Is we need the guy to work in the extra guild.
Pieces of bronze or gold or iron break.
Guess what, guys?
An emperor subject to...
We made it into the medieval era. Yay! Oh, happy hug. Internet hug. Internet hug to whoever happens to be watching. That makes me very, very happy. And I'm back to being quiet again, because I'm trying to think. But, I see a good spot here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, for sure. All right, that needs to be a farm. Because, as I've said before, we've got all these hills, and we've got all this stuff over here going on. So we're going to do that. And we finished a road here. So that needs to be a farm. And that needs to be a farm, which is where that dude's going. And now that we're in the medieval era, we can take a peek at our social policies here. We can't get to rationalism because that requires a Renaissance. I really thought that happened in medieval, but that's okay. That is nothing to worry about. So let's look and see what we got here. This is naval units and coastal cities. Okay, exploration is done with this. So that'll give us an extra gold boost. And trade. That doesn't do us any good. that 2 happiness could come in handy. We are unhappy right now that I look at it. So it's aesthetics or commerce. It's aesthetics. I should have taken it to begin with, but that's okay because we don't lose what we had. You see, we're already up at 127. That's what we got from what we had before. So we're still doing okay there. Let's take a peek and see if there's anything we can trade. He's got a citrus, and there's a cotton and a silver and a gem, and that's it. So these guys are not going to do us any good. We need to get off the island. So I'm going to let's see, it's 9 turns. 4 turns for that. They'll grow in 5. Okay. I'm gonna build a scout just so we can get him off and on the coast and out and poking around. Since we're losing 1 a turn, we'll add in a Coliseum and I'll bump that up. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it above the settler. We can't settle anything anywhere until we get the happiness situation under control. But yeah, we get the scout going up that way. Got the Coliseum to take care of the happiness. Okay, yeah, for sure. Oh, and now we might have to change some of this around now that I think about it. We're not. The caravanserai would be nice for horseback riding, but I'm gonna go with currency. And we should be able to build a longhouse and yeah, I'll go ahead and let the national epic do its thing. But these things provide so much production that for all of the rest of the cities, I'm going to prioritize this. Let's see, we had 9 turns there. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is a no-brainer. But I mean, the production that we are going to gain, and I'm even going to do it here as well. I'm going to cancel the scout. So we got 15 turns there. I think I'm going to buy the scout in Onondaga as opposed to building it. Let's put it in forest. That way we can move it again if we need to. And then in Onondaga, pardon me, we got a scout for 140. It's built. It's done. And we need visibility range for sure. But as soon as they finish the national epic, which will be in 2 turns, then they can start in a longhouse, along with all of the rest of the cities that we have here. And I think I'm gonna cut this episode here. Yeah, we made quite a bit of progress here as far as it goes to empire management. We did really well here. We still have a long ways to go, of course, because we have not, we haven't finished first yet. We haven't nuked anybody. I haven't run anybody over with tanks, which is probably what's going to happen at some point. But right now, we're being happy and we're loving our neighbors. And huge hug to Washington, because he seems to be our best friend in the whole wide world. But I'm going to assume that is going to change very, very rapidly. But anyways, I'm going to cut this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.